So we do have a speaker for this moment, words of encouragement, and I'm just going to just tell you a little bit about the speaker. He gave me a bio, but I'm just going to sum it up. You have accolades. Many of you will have accolades. And so I just want to say this is Dr. Richard St. Peter. He is the assistant professor in theater, okay? So many of you might have had him for speech, and so you may know who he is. But he has over 25 years of experience in directing and theater work, and he has directed nearly 70 productions. He's studied, he's lectured abroad, okay, in London. He's a Fulbright scholar, and so the main thing is he has a heart for students, okay, and that's very important, to have a heart for students, all right. He lets them be their authentic self, okay, and express themselves. He also encouraged research, okay. The last play that I saw was the Langston Hughes, the production. And so it was so wonderful to see the students in the theater, grow. And so we're looking forward to more growth. So we want to extend a warm welcome to our speaker, Dr. Richard St. Peter.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is amazing. As a matter of fact, before I get started, I'm just going to take a quick picture right here because you all look stunning. Thank you, Dean Ragland, for the introduction. I'd also like to acknowledge Professor Perry Valade, who is chair of the Department of Fine Arts. Dean Ragland and Professor Valade have made my first couple years here so amazing, and I would not be standing here without either one of them, so thank you both. I'm honored and humbled to get to share this event with you all. So let me start off by saying to the graduates of the class of 2025, I wish you all my heartfelt congratulations. So congratulations to you all. You made it. And to the family and friends who are here today, I congratulate you all as well, because as I'm sure we all know and we've heard repeatedly today, no one makes it alone. And it truly does take a village to reach and celebrate milestones like today. So congratulations to everybody who is in this space with us. I promise one thing about this speech, I'm going to be brief so we can get on with the real stars of today, which is the class of 2025. But I will say this weekend represents a milestone for me personally, because 30 years ago today, I graduated from college with the Christopher Newport University class of 1995, right down the road on 64 East in Newport News. I was extremely fortunate to get to go to college to begin with. I was the first person in my family to go to college straight out of high school, and I was only able to go basically because I could hit a baseball. I had planned on possibly joining the military out of high school until the baseball coach at Christopher Newport called and asked what I was doing for college. I said, I don't know. I had just graduated from high school. I thought I might join the military or something. And he said, do you want to come to Christopher Newport to play baseball? Immediately, I said yes. So my academic journey began almost randomly. I think there are several of you who are graduating here today who took my speech and diction class at some point over the last 2 years. One of my favorite things about that class is the final assignment, where students have to either write a letter to their high school selves or write a letter about where they see themselves 10 years from now and then record it as their final speech. So, in an act of solidarity with all of you who had to suffer through that assignment, I thought I would mark this occasion by writing a letter to my graduating self at Christopher Newport 30 years ago today. Is that cool? Will you all indulge me with that real quick? All right. Dear 1995, Rick St. Peter, congratulations, you made it. You will not believe where you currently are. You are in Richmond giving a speech to the Virginia Union University graduating class of 2025. I bet if you go up to a few of your professors after the ceremony today and tell them what you'll be doing in 30 years, they may double over with laughter or faint from disbelief. You are about to embark on an amazing journey that will see you reach the highest of heights and suffer the lowest of lows. In just a few months, you'll be moving to Richmond, where you will attend graduate school at VCU. It will be the best of times, and it will be the worst of times. 2 years from now, you will marry your college sweetheart, and you will spend half of your life with her, having 2 amazing kids, Olivia and Aiden. But 19 years from now, you're going to lose her to breast cancer at the age of 44. I wish I could tell you now to cherish all the moments you will have, because they're only going to come along once. After a lifetime of drifting, you will find your calling in the world of theater. You'll receive your MFA in theater from VCU in 1998 and send letters to colleges and theaters throughout Central Virginia looking for directing work. You will send out 16 letters, and out of those 16, 1 institution will respond. And in the fall of 1998, your career will be launched when you are hired to direct a show and serve as an adjunct instructor at, wait for it, Virginia Union University. Virginia Union will be the launching of your career that will see you direct in many of the theaters in Central Virginia and allow you to achieve your dream of becoming an artistic director of a professional theater. Theater will also be your ticket to see the world. Right now, in 1995, you've lived in Newport News for the last 13 years, and even the idea of moving to Richmond seems incomprehensibly large to you. In the coming years, however, you're going to live in Richmond, Lexington, Kentucky, Lubbock, Texas, Clemson, South Carolina, Natchitoches, Louisiana, before returning to Richmond. You will work in London and in Prague, live in Romania for a year, guest lecture at Trinity College in Dublin, visit Berlin, Budapest, Athens, Copenhagen, Sofia, Bulgaria, and places around Spain and Serbia. You'll have good reviews for the shows you direct. You'll have bad reviews for the shows you direct. You will apply for jobs that you think you are perfect for and not get them. You will win a national award for your work in theater and get to go to an award ceremony at the Waldorf Astoria in New York City, where you will share a cab with the guy who is going to create this strange kids show called SpongeBob SquarePants that both of your kids will love. Also, just a quick note of advice, at the award ceremony, please don't blow off an interview with the New York Times so you can go hang out with Sean Puffy Combs. I wish I could really tell myself this in 1995. The New York Times reporter will not be amused, and it seems like Puffy's story is not going to end well, even if he is cool to you when you get to meet him. All right, got it? Coming back to Richmond will allow you to have the good fortune to find love for a second time, and in June 2024, you will marry an amazing woman in an amazing ceremony on the beach in Nags Head, North Carolina. Many people don't get to experience true love once. You will get to experience it twice. Count your blessings, my guy. You are more fortunate than most. In May 2021, you'll be diagnosed with a life-threatening disease called myasthenia gravis, for which there is no cure, and after nearly dying from it in August 2021, you will fight it into remission so you can continue to live your life to the fullest. You will fight for your children so they aren't orphaned. You will fight for your students who inspire you daily. And you will fight for your new girlfriend who you will soon marry, because no one does it alone. It truly takes a village. But all that is in the future. Right now, it is a hot May day in 1995. As soon as graduation is over, you are going to a graduation party and packing to leave for a summer stock theater job in Lexington, Virginia. Enjoy your evening. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your future, the good and the bad, because all of these experiences will serve as the forge that will fire the man that you are going to become. I cannot wait for you to meet him. A year from now, in 1996, the band The Counting Crows will release a song called A Long December that features the following lyric. I can't remember all the times I tried to tell myself to hold on to these moments as they passed. That lyric will become your personal mantra. So as I write to you from 2025, I am telling myself to hold on to all these moments as they pass, because 30 years will pass in the blink of an eye. Sincerely, and with much envy for the path you are about to travel, Dr. Richard St. Peter, Assistant Professor and Theater Program Coordinator, Virginia Union University, May 10th, 2025. All right, my former students, how did I do? What grade would you give me on my final? I hope I passed. One last thing before I go, let's all take a moment, or a beat, as we call it in the theater, and just look around. Take it all in. Let's have a quick moment of silence to remind us to hold on to this moment as it passes. Congratulations to the graduating class of Virginia Union University, class of 2025. Peace and one love to all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. St. Peter.